Listen, I think she's making a great point here. It may be time to hold these folks accountable for this nonsense. But get in the comments and let me know what you think, all right? Check it out.
Hey, so just a quick question. How many times would a doctor have to make an easily preventable mistake resulting in the loss of life of one of his patients before he was hit with a malpractice lawsuit? Because if you look at our judges and our politicians, there are a lot of them that are making extremely preventable mistakes that are costing innocent American citizens their lives. As we saw yesterday with the two National Guardsmen who unfortunately were shot in an absolutely vile, heinous act by an illegal Afghani immigrant who entered this country under Biden. Go figure. How many times does it have to happen? How many times are we as American citizens going to sit back and watch it happen before we actually stand up and say enough is enough? You're getting held accountable. How many times do we have to watch incidents like we saw with Irina Zertuska, who got her throat cut by a career criminal who had been let out of prison more times than we could count? How many times do we have to watch people get lit on fire on the train by yet another career criminal because, God forbid, the judges actually put their own politics aside, their false sense of empathy aside, and actually follow what is written in a court of law? How many times do we have to sit back and allow criminals to completely take over because these people want a virtue signal to you, and as a result, now you have to fear for your life every time you step out into public? Enough is enough. Let's hold these judges accountable. Let's hold these politicians accountable. They should be rotting away in a jail cell right next to these animals that they continuously let out of prison, that they continuously let into our country with absolutely no vetting and no care if it's going to cost somebody their lives because they're living safely in their gated community. As they sit there advocating to take away your gun rights, they're sitting there protected by armed guards. As they're sitting there telling you that you're racist for wanting a border wall, they're sitting there in their gated communities. They know that what they're doing is not going to have an effect on them and their family, so they just don't care. So it's up to us to make them care.